It's now day 3 for us, or day 1 for Optic, and day 1 was filled with amazing speakers. But our first order of business after arriving was registering for the Canon-sponsored Sunset Cruise, which was that next day, which was that Monday night. Tickets were given with a purchase, and after hearing about the new GoPro 6 over the last several weeks, I decided to pick up one to try. We skipped the first speaker to walk to the B&H store and get my new toy. Now, I know I had sworn off GoPro cameras. I had every single model up until the GoPro Hero 3 Black, which was just an absolute mess with overheating and terrible battery life even after firmware updates. I had recently tried a GoPro 4 and saw that both of these problems seemed to be fixed. Plus, I was really loving not only the 4K video on my Nikon D850, but the 120 frame per second 1080p HD video as well. The GoPro 6 did this and 240 frames per second. We had gotten back in time for 3 of the afternoon speakers and presentations, and then it was time to head back to B&H for the Nikon-sponsored cocktail party. It was a good time, we really enjoyed ourselves, but I was really excited to get back to the hotel and look at all the GoPro footage I had shot during the day. Monday morning came quicker than expected, and it was back to Gotham Hall for a long list of presenters that we really wanted to catch. We also had more time to walk around the hall as well, meeting with new friends we had made and learning about new products. Monday was a great final day for presenters. We left a little early to give ourselves time to get to the harbor and stand in line for that sunset cruise. And we had gotten there a little too early. It was about an hour before the next person arrived, but we were really enjoying the weather, being outside and walking around with our cameras. Once on board, we decided to hang out at the rear of the boat, and while next time the bow will be our place, we really still enjoyed the location. Still excited to use my GoPro's new features, I strapped it to the railing, checked my composition in the GoPro app on my phone, and set it to create a time-lapse of the entire trip. I wasn't very happy with the movement of the boat. The iPhone has an option to stabilize time-lapse footage to keep the horizon level, and I don't know how to do that on the GoPro or even in post. I added a little bit of stabilization on this footage, so it's a little bit better than it was. The sunset cruise on the Hornblower ship was pretty amazing. We had perfect clouds and skies, and there wasn't a bad seat on the boat at all for photos. And that's it for our 3rd and 4th days. Our 5th and final day will be spent at the New York Botanical Gardens. Thanks for coming on this adventure with us, and we hope to see you on the next one. Consider giving this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe for notifications for our future adventures.